Tell you what, we have had another fantastic year. We believe that we're probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 50% harvested in the state. Some of that's based on NASS numbers. As we went from the October crop report to the November crop report, they moved it from about 980,000 bales to about 1.1 million bales. So again, we've got rock solid probability here that we're going to have the largest bale volume produced in the state of Oklahoma since about 1933.
That's a lot of cotton, over twice as much as the Oklahoma crop in 2015. And all of that cotton will go through gins like this one in Carnegie. To handle the extra load, the Farmers Cooperative Gin needed to expand.
And we could see that it was going to increase tremendously this year, and went to look for some additional equipment to put in my plant downtown. We flew to North Carolina in February. Actually found this particular plant set up almost like what it is right now, and couldn't hardly stand the idea of busting it up and putting a few pieces in my plant. Came back and started putting some pieces together, board did, and decided it would be real feasible to try to go ahead and break ground and have a new updated facility out here in the country and out of city limits.
When this gin opens in late December, it and the gin downtown will move cotton from over 5 counties through the 2 facilities just to keep up with the record crop. Some of the cotton going through this new gin will come from about 35 miles north of here, where the Schatz family is harvesting near Hydro.
My great-grandfather came to Oklahoma in 1908, moved down from Iowa, and bought a piece of land here and started farming in Oklahoma. And at the time, my grandfather was 11 years old, so my grandfather grew up here and my dad grew up here. Actually, my dad still helps a little. He's operating one of the builders here. And my son's out here, and my son-in-law and I, so we're a family business.
Cotton has been around for many of those generations, but there was a time not too long ago when the crop was too risky for many producers.
Well, cotton almost left this part of the world back in the 1990s. We were battling insect pressure that was severe to the cotton crop, and yields just dropped to below a profit margin. Before that time, you know, every small community had a cotton gin, and virtually all of them closed up. And so the Carnegie gin, they were one of the gins that stuck it out and just continued to be a cotton promoter and to get cotton where it was profitable again. In combination with the work with Dr. Randy Bowman and the university, we've come a long way since the 1990s.
When you ride in a harvester with Merlin, you know that he's thankful for his crops. More than that, he's thankful for the way of life that has allowed his family to live on the red soil that his great-grandpa bought just 109 years ago.
I mean, the good Lord has provided, you know, a living for us. I mean, no, it's an awful hard way to make a living.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is that it's a really good way to raise your kids. You know, my grandson starting out here in the field at 2.5 years old, and you're able to teach some things that you just can't. I mean, I wouldn't want to say there isn't other occupations that can provide that, but farming, it's worked really well for us.
Yeah.